Welcome to the channel. Thank you for learning. In this video, we will be working from problem 4 to problem 8. Problem 7 is on page 6 and problem 8 is on page 7. We need to review proportion before we can do problem 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so proportion. Okay, now if we have two ratio, let's say A over B equal to C over D. Right? Then we can cross. Oh, by the way, this one we call the means. So this one we call the means. And these two, we call them the extremes. So extremes. Okay, the means and the extremes. Now, if we have a proportion, we can cross multiply or cross divide. So you can, okay, let's say this. If you're going to cross B up to C and you multiply with C, then we have A equal B times C divided by D. Okay, all right. You can also cross D up here and you multiply with A, so we also so then you have A times B over B equal to C. Okay, or you can also cross the A down here, right? So you can have like 1 over B equal to C over A times D. Okay, all right. Now you can cross any way you want, however you want, but anyway, you must either cross down or cross up. You cannot like cross straight over. No, you can't. You cannot do that. When you cross, you can cross down or up. Okay, so you can, of course, you can also do this, right? So A times D equal to B times C. Okay, it doesn't matter. When you cross up, you cross down, right? Up, down, however you want it. And remember, you cannot leave blank here. Like say if you want to cross A down here, then you have to put the 1. Remember, right here, it is like there's an invisible 1 that multiply by A. So when you cross A down here, the 1 remain. Okay, so keep that in mind. Problem number 4. So number 4, we have y over 3 equal to negative 6. So to solve the problem, all we need to do is just cross the number 3 up here. You need to cross it up, and you multiply times negative 6. So we have y equal 3 times negative 6. And of course, this is positive 3, and you multiply by negative 6. The result is negative. So we have a negative 18, right? Y equal negative 18. That's the answer. Problem number 5. Okay, number 5. Number 5, we have 9 pi equal to pi times x. Okay. Now, pi is not a variable. Pi is a number. Pi is equal to 3.14. Okay. So, to solve for x, we need to cross this pi down here, right? So we have 9 pi, 9 times pi, what it is, divided by pi. Okay. So x equal to 9 times pi over pi. So we can cross out the pi, and now 9 equal x. Yeah. But you don't want to keep it like this, so you want to switch them. So x equal what? 9. It's just for the look at it. This is nothing wrong with this. You leave that, that's fine. But a lot of teachers don't want to see that. They want to see the variables on the left side. So you want to switch it, okay? So that's the answer, x equal 9. Problem number 6. Number 6. So we have 0.05 times W equals 1.4. Okay. So you're gonna cross this. Of course, when you cross, it has to go down, right? Because this one's up. So crosses, it go down here. Okay. So we have W equal to 1.4 over 0.05. Okay. So we need to work that out. So we have 0.05 goes into 1.4. Okay. Now, before we can divide, we need to make this whole number. And of course, when you make this whole number, you have to do something with this one too. So you want to move the decimal point 2 times behind the 5. Okay. So make this number whole number, which is 5. Okay. Now, when you move the decimal point from this number you have to move this decimal point the exact amount of time that you move this decimal point, so you have to move it twice. So 1, 2, right? Now you have to put 0 in here for the placeholder, so this number becomes 140. Okay, so 5 goes into 14 how many times? Not 3, right? Only 2 times. So you got 2. 2 times 5 is 10. Subtract that, you get 4. Bring down 0, 40. So 5 goes into 40, that's 8 times. Okay? 8 times 5 is 40. Subtract that, you got 0. So the result is 28. Okay? So that U equals 28. All right? That's the answer. Problem number 7. Suppose Usain Bolt ran 400 meters at the same average speed that he ran for 200 meters. How long would it take him to run 400 meters? Round your answer to the nearest hundredth of a second. We need to go back and look at example 3 to find out how long did it take Usain Bolt to run 200 meters. And the solution of the example 3 is 10.35 seconds. And we need to use it for number 7. So we will be using the formula distance D equals the rate R times the time T. We are given the distance is 400 meters and the rate is 10.35. Meter per second. So, and then the time T. Okay. Now we need to solve for the time T. So we are going to cross divide 10.35 down here. All right. So on the left side, we have 400 divided by 10.35, and then the right side T remains. Okay. So let's work that out. So we have 10.35 goes into 400. Okay. We need to make this guy whole number, so we're gonna move the decimal point twice, 2 times, and of course we need to move this decimal point 2 times as well, right? So that's gonna be what, 2 more 0 here. So the division become 1035 divides 40,000. Okay. Now 1,035 go into 4,000, right? All I need to do is to look at the 10 and the 40. Okay. Now 10 going into 40, that is 4 times. But I don't want to use 4 because 4 times 1,035 will be more than 4,000. So I'm going to go down to 3. Okay. Okay, so 3 times 5 is 15. Right, 5 carry 1. 3 times 3 is 9, carry 1 is 10. Right, 0 carry 1. 3 times 0 is 0. Plus 1 gonna be 1. Okay. And then 3 times 1 is 3. Now you need to subtract them. So you're gonna borrow 10 from this guy, so that'd be 10 minus 5 is 5, and you want to return to this guy, so this will become 1. Again, you're going to borrow 10 from this guy to make it 10 here. 10 minus 1 going to be 9, so return 1 to this guy, so that'd be 2. Borrow 1 from this guy to make it 10, so 10 minus 2 is 8. Return 1 to this guy, so it'll be 4, so 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay? Bring this one down. Okay? Now, same thing, use the first 2. Go into the first 2 over here. So 10 go into 89, that's 8 times, right? 8 times 10 is 80. So, and it looks good, because if I multiply 8 times 1,035, it will be still less than 8,950. I can see it, you know. Don't be afraid. Just put 8. Now, if it doesn't work out, then just change it. You know, get the eraser, erase it, and put 7. Okay. So 8 times 5 is 40. Right, 0 carry 4. 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 4 is 28. Right, 8 carry 2. 8 times 0 is 0. I see. I made a mistake there. Alright, let me try it again. Alright, I'm supposed to put 0 here and then what? Let me try it again. 8 times 5 is 40. So write 0, carry 4. 8 times 3 is 24. Plus 4 is 28. Right, 8. 8 times 0 is 0. Plus 2 is 2. 8 times 1 is 8. Okay. Now, subtract this. You got 0. Borrow 1 from the 2. You got 15. 15 minus 8, you got 7. Okay. And then you can return 1 to this guy, which is 3 now. And 9 minus 3 is 6. And 8 minus 8 is 0. Okay. And the problem asks us to give the accurate to 100, right? So we need to put 2 decimal places. Okay, so put a decimal point here and then put decimal point there and add a 0 and bring it down. Okay, so again, 10 go into 67. 6 times looks good, right? And again, this is wrong, then just erase it and put 5. Okay, so 6 times 5 is 30, carry 3. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 3, that's 21. So you write 1, carry 2. 6 times 0 is 0 plus 2 is 2. And then 6 times 1 is 6. Subtract that, you get 0 again. Borrow 1 from this guy, so to make it 10. 10 minus 1 gonna be 9. Return 1 to this guy, so it's 3. So 7 minus 3 is 4, right? And 6 minus 6 is 0. Well, you need 2 decimal places, so put another 0, bring it down. And again, 10 go into 49, that's 4 times. Okay, cannot be 5, right? So 4 times 5 is 20. Write 0, carry 2. 4 times 2, and 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Carry 1. 4 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 4 times 4 is 4. 0. Borrow 1 from that guy. It'll be 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. Return 1, here will be 2. 9 plus 2 is 7. And then that's going to be 0, 4, minus 4. So the result is 38.64. So 38.64 equal T. You don't want to leave it like this. Some teachers don't like it like this. So you want to switch them around. So T equal what? T equals 38.64 seconds. All right. So Usain Bolt ran 400 meters for 38.64 seconds. Problem number 8. You thought the balance in your checking account was $68. When your bank statement arrives, you realize that you forgot to record a check. The bank statement lists your balance as $26. Write and solve an equation to find the amount of the check that you forgot to record. Number 8. So we need to let X to be the amount of the check that you forgot to record, right? Okay. So the bank statement, which is $26, okay, plus the amount of the check that you forgot to record. That is the same as the amount you expected, which is $68. Okay. So again, to solve for this, all you need to do is just move, right? You move. Yeah. You move this one over here. And remember, this is positive 26. So when it comes over here, it becomes negative 26. Okay, so you're gonna copy $68 down here, and then you're gonna write negative $26 over here. and equilibrium x. Okay. So subtract 68 from 26. That's gonna be 2. 8 minus 6 will be 2. 6 minus 2 will be 4. So $42. So x equal $42. Okay. And yeah, normally you don't want to put a unit here because you have to keep writing the units over and over again. But in the end, you don't forget to include the unit, which is in this case the dollars. So put a dollar there, okay? So $42. Okay, that's it. That's the answer.